Welcome to this tutorial on the Splunk SPL Transaction Command. The Transaction Command is a powerful tool that allows you to group related events together into meaningful transactions. You can combine events using correlation fields, time spans, and session identifiers to create a complete picture of business processes or user interactions. A transaction in Splunk is a group of related events that share common characteristics and represent a complete business process or user session. Think of it as connecting the dots between individual events to tell a complete story. Common examples include user login sessions where you track from login to logout, e-commerce purchases that involve multiple steps, database operations that span multiple queries, and web requests that form a complete user journey. The basic syntax of the transaction command starts with the keyword transaction, followed by one or more field names that will be used to group events. You can add optional parameters like maxspan equals 5m to limit the time window, startswith equals "login" to define the beginning event, and endswith equals "logout" to specify the ending event. This command groups events by the specified fields with optional time constraints and event boundaries. The simplest form of transaction grouping is by session ID. When you use transaction session ID, Splunk will group all events that share the same session identifier into single transactions. This is particularly useful for web applications and user tracking scenarios where each user session has a unique identifier that appears in all related events. You can add time constraints to your transactions using the maxspan parameter. For example, transaction user ID maxspan equals 10m groups events by user ID within a maximum time span of 10 minutes. This means that even if events have the same user ID, they will be placed in separate transactions if they occur more than 10 minutes apart. This helps prevent artificially long transactions and provides more meaningful groupings. Event boundaries allow you to define specific start and end points for your transactions. Using startswith equals "user underscore login" and endswith equals "user underscore logout", you can create transactions that begin with a user login event and end with a user logout event. This ensures that your transactions represent complete user sessions with clear beginning and ending points. For more precise transaction grouping, you can correlate events using multiple fields. The command transaction user ID client IP maxspan equals 30m groups events that share both the same user ID and client IP address within a 30-minute time window. This approach provides more accurate transaction boundaries and helps eliminate false correlations that might occur when using only a single field. The transaction command offers several key benefits for data analysis. It enables comprehensive session analysis by tracking complete user journeys and behavior patterns from start to finish. It also facilitates performance metrics calculation, allowing you to measure transaction duration and success rates. Most importantly, it transforms scattered individual events into meaningful business insights, giving you a complete picture of how your systems and users interact over time. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.